Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel, The Star in Your Child. If you're looking for sustainable results from your special buddies, your gifted child, this channel is for you to get all the encouragement and tips. You are not alone, along with your million others. We together will rock it. So today's topic is fine motor skills. You must be wondering why I begin with fine motor skills. So I thought it would be great if I include practical sessions in between the series of pre-pregnancy, pregnancy and post-pregnancy. These activities will be beneficial for mothers to do certain exercises at their own time and pace. So I'm starting with fine motor skills. We will develop this further and take on to various other skills as well. So these will be short videos with few exercises that you can work on with your child. I'm going to take it on stage-wise, age-wise, starting from 0 months to about 2 years and above. And these activities will help you as a mother or as a parent or a caretaker, whoever it is, to work with your child whenever you are free. Everything being very practical and easily available items used to improve the various skills that we want from our child to develop. So we are going to begin with fine motor skills, and let me start with giving you the importance of fine motor skills. What is fine motor skills? Fine motor skills means coordination of small muscles involving fingers and hand with eyes and the toe fingers. For example, grasping, holding a rattle, pencil, folding a paper, buttoning and unbuttoning clothes, filing papers to the file, cutting with scissors, etc. Holding onto slippers or footwear between the big toe and the second toe. All this involves fine motor skills. Why is fine motor skills important? Fine motor skills is important because all the above activities I mentioned is achieved only when your fine motor skills is developed. It helps your child to reach out, grasp, move the object from one hand to the other or from one person to the other. The child learns to do things independently, is aware of the body, and this improves their develops their self-esteem and also helps them to do their day-to-day activities independently. They improve their writing and drawing skills. It helps them to develop the eye-hand coordination. Eye-hand coordination develops with fine motor skills basically. So exercises that will involve in developing their fine motor skills will also have to do with eye-hand coordination as well. So the series that will follow will also consist of the exercise may not seem targeted only for fine motor skills, but it will also develop them holistically by developing the eye-hand coordination, by developing their larger muscles like the hand and the shoulder muscles, because all of that is involved when you're working on fine motor skills. They need to be strong as well. When your shoulder muscles are strong enough, can you hold or lift onto objects or grasp onto small objects as well. Now, how can we develop fine motor skills? We can develop fine motor skills through exercise, concentrating on areas we want to focus on. For example, we want to develop the grasping skill. Then we need to work on the fingers and hand muscles to strengthen them. Now, how can we strengthen them? By giving them a lot of bead activity and clay activity. Every time, once the first activity is achieved, the second activity should be a level higher, as in to raise the difficulty level so that we achieve the optimum level of working in the fine motor skills. I shall post videos on these various activities which you can do at home at your own pace, which will be very practical and easy, and of items that you can find at home, or which are very reasonably priced, if at all we need to buy them. So now you might consider or ask, what are the red flags, or what should be the alert signs that we should consider to start with fine motor development skills, right? So from 0 to 6 months, let us break that to 0 to 3 months. From 0 to 3 months, the basic reflex reaction that we will see from an infant would be the reflexive grasp. What is a reflexive grasp? When you stroke a finger onto your child's palm, they hold on to your finger with their fingers. This is also called as palmar grasp, like the one you can see in the picture. The same reaction that we can see is even on the toe. So when you stroke the soles of the leg, the toe fingers will clinch in, again like the one you can see in the picture above. So this is a reflexive grasp. This involves sensory development as well. So from 0 to 3 months is this grasp that you need to look forward for. From 3 months, it will be two-hand grasp. When you give them an object or reach out for them to reach out to, they will hold it with two hands. This is called two-hand grasp. This happens at stage 3 months, and then up to 6 months, this skill keeps developing, and they would have voluntary reach, voluntary grasp. They can move objects from one hand to other. They can hold on to objects for a longer period of time and play with it. And when you give them objects, they will reach out through one hand and hold it. This will happen at the end of 6 months. So when you find a delay in all of these activities, when you find their muscle is not holding onto an object for a long time, your child is dropping off the toys very easily, is not interested to play in a toy, maybe because their sensory integration has not developed much for them to play with the toy for a long time. So they're losing interest. So they don't know how to manipulate. So all this needs to be addressed, and we need to give them more activities wherein they can develop their skills better. So my next video will be exercises, or rather I would say activities for your child from 0 to 6 months to develop their fine motor skills. Now when we are working on fine motor skills, we are also working on eye-hand coordination. We are also working on their sensory integration. We are also working on your bond with your child. So from day one, you're bonding well with your child, which will be a added advantage where we are interacting more with the child. There's going to be more of eye-to-eye contact because you have started early. These exercises can be done by anybody, not necessarily for kids with special needs. So this will be very helpful, very interactive and very fun, very much of fun activity to do with your children or your infants rather. Right now we are dealing with 0 to 6 months. So next video will deal with activities of the same. Now as I mentioned earlier, that all my videos further will be alternating between my series that would go on with pregnancy, pre-pregnancy and post-pregnancy. I have completed my pre-pregnancy or conception stage, and I had gone through with genetic counseling. The next video will be on 0 to 3 months of pregnancy. Then again I would post a short video of activities and would explain the importance of the same. So I will alternate between practical sessions and interaction with all of you during pregnancy requirements, or the steps that we could take in order to prevent or have a healthy baby and prevent disorders in our child. So keep waiting for that furthermore, and I will get back to you very soon. If you like my video, if you find it interesting and helpful, please like, share, subscribe. It would be helpful for you and for others around you. So please do share. So to sum it all up, what are fine motor skills? Fine motor skills is the involvement or the coordination of small muscles of hands and toes along with eye and hand coordination. Why is fine motor skills so important? Because it helps any individual to live independently, use their body and be aware of their body and use them appropriately. How can we develop this skill? This skill can be developed by various activities and exercises focusing on the area of improvement. Finally, we are working on 0 to 6 months. Here, what are the milestones in fine motor skills? Is the reflexive grasp. Then comes two-hand grasping. Then comes voluntary grasping. There are other grasping skills that happen from 0 to 6 months, which we will go in detail in my further videos involving with activities. So keep awaiting for the activity video, and I'm sure that you will find them very helpful and useful as well. Please do subscribe, share, and pass on my videos to all parents you know who can benefit from this. So till then, take care. Bye-bye.